Let's talk some more. There's something I've noticed from an average African man over the years. I noticed that the difference between an African black man and the whites is not riches. It's not riches. It's not the superiority of color, of skin color, but mentality. I've noticed it's not even Christianity, whether they know God or not, but I've noticed that it's, mentality in total. Do you know that if a black man is given an apartment to stay, he brings his poor mentality in as he inhabits that very house? What does he do? He litters the environment. He wants everyone, even the landlord, he wants the landlord to know that he's a poor man. Either him or the children, they stain the wall of the house. They'll stain the paint in the wall. You discover that in their entire environment is so messy because of their poor mentality. But if you bring a white man to that same house who is earning almost the same money or pay with that white man or that black man, you see, there'll be a change. And the change is their way of thinking. There's a difference between the way of thinking of the white and the way of thinking of the black. And that is the reason why over how many decades the white man has been able to use his right mentality to change his state and beautify his country with the rightful dividends of their democratic government. But the black man, no, he wouldn't do that. He prioritized the way of, stealing money from the people, taking their hard-earned money, doing them some juju, jacks, to make sure he can extort people. When a black man is in power, he wants the whole world to know that he has arrived. He can merchandise the entire nation just for himself and his family. But a white man wouldn't do that. You see, these are the pure difference between a white man and a black man. It's mentality. The white man does not have the mentality of a poor person. When it comes to an environment, he changes it. Before you know it, you see him planting flowers in the compound. That place you use as a dustbin before, he has planted flowers, he plants Bahamas, he's carving a niche out or a particular angle for garden, you see. And before you know it, he's painting the house. But the black man will tell you that, now my house, why I go paint am? No be rent, I know they pay the landlord money. Why I go paint am? Why I go make sure I need am? But the white man does not have that mentality. It is a white man that will go and take a car for hire purchase or a loan just because of his business. He knows that his business has or needs to be mobile, But a black man will enter Okada and be doing his business up and down. Maybe sometimes the Okada may even fall him several times. And they will just be going. And when you talk to him, he will say, forget, don't despise the days of little beginning. He wants to quote scriptures, See, you need to change your mentality. Black men. You need to change. To own a car is not because you're rich. To own a car is a mentality. To own a car is a necessity. Because a car is a necessity, not about riches, It's a necessity. The same mentality that brought you to an extent of owning a car will grant you that same access to be able to fix the car anytime it, develops any fault. You get. The black man believes in making people understand that he's a poor man, that he's not a millionaire yet. Anybody uses AC in his house, oh, he's a big man, that's why he uses AC. How much is AC sold that you cannot use in your house or in your office? You can't package yourself. You see? When you know the traditional knowledge about one of the a traditional crude knowledge about the black is that when they see you eating rice and chicken, you are a big man. How much is the chicken sold? And maybe you top it up with minerals like Coke or Fanta. Oh God, yeah. But a bottle of Fanta is sold for 200 naira, or more so 300. Then a lap of a chicken in the eatery is sold for 1.5 at most. How much is that one that you want to tax somebody rich? Change your mentality. Look at the dressing of a black man. He wants the dressing will show you that this one is poor. And when next you see him rich, maybe after some couple of years, you now see his dressing change. But a white man will not be like that. Go to a white man's country. You will see everybody living equally. The house that a poor man was not able to stay in Nigeria here, when he was in Nigeria, is what he's staying in abroad. Is that same house he's staying in abroad. Even better than some of the rich men that are in Nigeria. Check, quantify, and see if I'm lying. Change your mentality. It is your mentality that makes you look poor. It is your mentality, how you think, how you position things, that makes you look poor. God has given us the power to make wealth. As Christians, we are rich. We are not poor. He was rich. He made himself poor so that we can become rich. So it is him that gives you power to make wealth. Proudly make God proud of who he has made you to be.